Good evening, welcome to another Language Mania video. I'll be your guide for this evening. My name's Kyle. Welcome to 2013. It is a new year by the Christian calendar, and as I'm not the most Christian of people, this is really no big deal to me. Traditionally, I imagine everyone is to go nuts and drink and just be a bit wild and stupid on the 31st. That's the case back home in Australia, where all my friends just get blind drunk. There are a couple of good festivals, good scenes to go to, like the nightlife goes a bit wild. If you want to pay $100 to $150 a ticket, you can get into most inner city bars. Otherwise, you can join the massive 2.5 million lemmings who descend upon Sydney Harbour, New Year's Eve. You can spend 6 hours getting in and then 6 hours getting out and risk being pushed onto the train tracks trying to catch public transport home. Or getting assaulted by a drunk, or vomited on, or both. Sydney is quite famous at New Year's Eve for having a huge fireworks display. Like a really, really big one. Which is why everyone goes into town. But that doesn't interest me because of the crowds. I don't like the crowds. I don't like all these. I don't like being there in a mass of 2 million people all with the same stupid idea. And when you go there, you can't see anything anyway because everyone is ridiculously taller than you. All the tall people somehow wind up at the front. And then on top of that, every dickhead just stands there with a camera above their fucking head, like this. And so you just see this arm, this like sea of arms with smartphones and cameras just held up while everyone stares at the back of each other's heads and videos it to watch later. It's just terribly boring. And if not, then you go to a party and you just drink and drink and drink till you can't walk. That's unfortunately what I did. I wound up in a small town outside of Valence. This little village of about, I swear, 5 fucking buildings was called Saint-Romain-de-Lerp. And I was there with about 90 people who had rented out the salle de fête, and we just got blind drunk. And I was so bored that I drank a bottle of scotch on my own, and my friends had to put me to bed before midnight. So I didn't enter the year 2013, I just woke up in it. And I was not in good shape. The reason I think I drank so much was because I have a history of being disappointed on New Year's Eve. I don't enjoy it as an excuse to party. I really don't. It's not something that I want to celebrate. I don't want to celebrate the end of what may have been a damn good year to enter one that is very, very uncertain. I guess I have nothing really to look forward to this year. I've got 5 months left of work here, and then after that, it's oblivion. I've got hard choices to make. I would really like just to rewind and go back into 2012, which was a really damn good year for me. My New Year's resolution came about when I woke up in 2013 and didn't know where I was. I had to ask a local, where am I? Oh great, where's the village? Where is the town? I'm in a forest. Where's the town? Down the road. Down the road with the 5 buildings and the cemetery. Fantastic. I said I have a history of being disappointed on New Year's Eve. I can only remember a single good New Year's Eve party in my entire life. See, you'd think exciting ones that I've spent New Year's Eve in a couple of cities around the world. Berlin may have been a highlight, but it was not my...
You're all going to die down here.
That was my phone. Berlin was a highlight, but it was by far, it was just, far from the best one. Sorry, a text message. It was not my favourite because I was there with a now ex-girlfriend at the time, and she just sort of killed it for me. But it was fun setting off fireworks and stuff in the snow in Berlin. It was like 1945, I imagine. But no, the best I spent was back in Australia, going to a friend's pool, just backyard. In their backyard, they had a view over the harbour, so we could see all the fireworks from the comfort of her swimming pool, with a beer in hand and good company. Not 2 million idiots. It was just nice and calm and cool. And that's exactly what I want. But for some reason, I've never ever been able to do an evening like that again, because everyone is out on a mission to go to some pub or some party or go somewhere stupid. So I thought, look, I'm in France, I'm away from my friends, it'll be better this time. But it wasn't. Instead, my friends in France were all hell-bent on going to some stupid party where I had to drink myself into a coma so as not to start punching people. And that's how I began 2013. I hope the year gets better. I hope your year is profitable. And I hope it winds up better. I hope it is better than 2012. Because if it's not, then why bother? That's my spiel for today. Good night.